Hi guys, it's Amanda Roberts with The Ball in the Fall, and I am here with Jennifer McGill, who was last year's MC. She is actually going to be speaking this year on self-worth through Kingdom Eyes. Hi Jennifer, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure to be here, Amanda.
Awesome. So now you've got some exciting things going on in your life. You're releasing an album and some other cool things. You want to share some of that with us?
Absolutely. Tomorrow is the big album release concert. We're celebrating that the album's coming out about a week after that. And it's going to be in Franklin, Tennessee at Gray's on Main. And I'm going to be performing the whole album with a live band. Really excited. My husband is the musical director, and we've been getting some great reviews of the album from CCM Magazine, etc. Everyone's really being impacted by it when they're pre-listening, just for reviews and stuff. So the album drops August 11th, and then it's all about the ball in the fall.
Oh no, it's still going to be about your album. You're going to be getting lots of reviews and exciting fans to hear that. And I know I'm going to be there tomorrow night as well. I can't wait to hear it. I've kind of seen bits and pieces of what's going on, and so I was like, we're putting this on the calendar. So.
Yes. And the big thing that people can go look at right now is the first single has been released called Unbreakable. And you can just Google that, YouTube that. And we're so close to 10,000 views on that first music video. It's very exciting. So if they want to check out something like right now, that's where you go. Just find it on YouTube, Jennifer McGill, Unbreakable. It's a really cool video.
I'm probably responsible for at least 10 of them. So
yes, I love it.
Every time you view it.
Thank you.
So we are very excited to have you speaking this year at the ball. I know that you have an amazing story of when you were on the Mickey Mouse Club and how that impacted your life and your self-esteem, and how you navigated through that as a young adult and as a Christian. And I know the ladies are going to be really blessed to hear that, even someone who's famous and gorgeous can even have, things like this pop up in their life. And so why don't you share a little bit, we don't want to do a spoil it, but share a little bit about what you're going to be speaking on.
Well, there's a big mystery about how I could really own being a Disney legacy, but at the same time believing that I was a throwaway. That was a really hard dual personality, kind of double duty job I was pulling through my teen years. And because I was believing a lot of lies about my self-worth and turning to pretty much everything but God to label myself correctly, I just, for many, many years, over a decade, I was just not really understanding how valuable I was as a daughter of God. So, when I finally made that turnaround, it was a big breakthrough, and it really was a 180. And my whole life, my whole demeanor, my whole perspective changed. All the health, all the feels, came back to me. I really was reawakened. So I'll be talking about, a little bit about my journey, about what it was like when it first began, and how people can see that in themselves. Find those lies and really find the true meaning, the true worth, the legacy, the heirloom that we were created to be and to be passed down through this world to glorify God.
Exactly. And I love that you mentioned heirlooms, because as most people who've been to the ball know, we do many skits and scenes right before a speaker speaks. And we will have a scene on the value of heirlooms, and Jennifer will be acting in that scene as well. We know she's a fabulous actor already, so it's going to be great. But it is a powerful message. The Holy Spirit gave me that script, and guys, I'm telling you, it just blew me away. The Lord has just got so much in store for you, and we've got some new, fresh exercises this year, and I think you're going to be pretty excited to see how we're just going to get rid of all of those negative thoughts about ourselves, those negative things that, some things that we believe about ourselves that the enemy tells us, that the world tells us, that we tell ourselves. And also, Jennifer's going to be singing one or more possibly songs from her album. Yes, we're excited to hear her sing some of her beautiful songs. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And Jennifer, tell us a little bit if people wanted to get in touch with you before the ball. So they don't want to wait till the ball to find out more about you or to get a copy of the album. Do you have a website or a fan page that they can visit?
I got all of it. You can go to jennifermcgill.com, just my name.com, and that has everything you want to connect to. You can find me on Twitter. I have a public Facebook page, which is at the Jennifer McGill. Through my website, I have blogs and vlogs and updates on the album. So you can get through everything there. And I'm especially excited about my YouTube channel right now. I've cleaned it up. There's some really fun playlists. So if you remember me from back in the day, or if you're interested to see what I was like when I was a kid on the Mickey Mouse Club, there are playlists that show old videos and old musical performances and things from that time. So you can have a one-stop shop as far as playlists go on YouTube. You just Google my name, Jennifer McGill. I have my own channel.
Yes, I found your YouTube channel and I had a blast looking at your videos because obviously, as an event coordinator, I always vet all of my speakers, which I already knew you from last year because you were the MC and you did a fabulous job. And I was, thinking, I wonder if she would be a good speaker. And of course, after praying about it, I felt led to meet with you, and the Holy Spirit was all over me. And I'm like, okay, this is what the Lord wants. He wants you to convey this message to his daughters that they are loved and they are beautiful. And it doesn't matter how old you are, how big or small, or what you do for a living or anything. We are all his daughters, and we're all wonderfully and unique, and just he made us in his image. So I can't wait to hear what you have to say about that. Looks like we've got a couple comments over here. I know you can't see them on your screen, Jennifer, but I'm going to read them here. Oh, how funny. Carrie Salisbury Wilson. She's like, wait, what? I was her biggest fan in the Mickey days. You are amazing, and God loves you, sister.
Thank you.
Oh, she's so sweet. She, if you don't know who she is the lady that takes care of registration. She is the one that runs around and keeps it all together. So.
I love it. I remember last year, your Ball in the Fall was exactly a week. Exactly 2 weeks until I got married.
That's right, because you got married shortly after that. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's going to do this for us. And she's married.
I didn't miss the Ball in the Fall. I mean, it all worked out.
It did. So how are you liking married life?
It's wonderful. My husband, Jeff, is all over this new album. It made it exceptionally special and very cohesive because he produced a lot of the tracks and he co-wrote an awesome song, Fearless, that's actually been getting a lot of great reviews. So that was really cool that they've started singling some of these other songs out, and he co-wrote and produced Fearless. So we were excited about that this morning when we read that review. So he's a wonderful musician. I mean, excellent producer and musician. And so it really was an unexpected God blessing to have him as a part of this album. But this was just kind of an extra happy thing to be doing, in our first year of marriage. But, we have a fur baby, Baxter. We have a rescue dog. So, I mean, we're just really enjoying our life. We're best friends, and, he's 41, I'm 40. So it's just a big testament to, God's perfect timing. And really, I know it's so hard for other people to believe who maybe aren't there yet or are interested. And I want to wait, but oh my goodness, when is it going to happen? It is worth it. I mean, it's like a broken record. It is worth it.
Right.
He's my person, but wow, it was definitely worth the wait, but it was a big wait. And we're so happy.
That is so awesome. And I know exactly how you feel. My husband and I are also on mission together. In fact, he's the one that sets all of this stuff up. He comes in and he sets up the cameras and the Be Live and all of that and tells me, this is where you sit, this is the button you push. So, I mean, I couldn't do the ball without him. So I believe when we get to a place where we love ourselves for who we are, we accept ourselves, then suddenly God just brings that person into your life. And when you sit back and you see his hand in it all, and you're like, wow, this is the perfect person for me. And he does all of our marketing and stuff for the ball. And so for all of you who are getting blown up with all of this marketing, it's my husband's fault. So I know how you feel, Jennifer, to have a partner, an equal partner who is on mission with you. It's fabulous. So, and I know that you've got a lot going on, and so I won't keep you much longer, but if you could say one thing to the ladies right now, and just because some of them, they don't want to wait until the ball to hear an encouraging word on, how can they get past some of these feelings? If you could give them one thing, what would you say to encourage them?
I just got this picture of those name tags, those stickers that you put kind of on your chest, like over your heart, really. And, in literally they're easy to rip off, but it seems like it's not that easy when you're talking about a spiritual name tag. And maybe you can't do it by yourself. And all I know is that God can. Yes. All I know is that, you have to turn to face him so that he can reach that label and rip it off of you. It can be as quick as that, but even if you're in the process of that, if you're in the process of really being renamed by God, it's worth the wait. Just like I was saying about a husband, God is the lover of your soul, and it is worth the wait for it to come to fruition, for this moment to be finished of renaming yourself. And if you're in the middle of that, you're not alone. It's not taking too long. Just keep turning to God so that he can continue to chip away at that. However long it takes, it is worth it to rediscover your identity and your worth. I mean, I'm living proof. I started maybe 10 years ago, rebuilding and being reformed and reshaped in the name of Jesus. And, I arrived at a certain, I would say, chapter. I did turn a page when I got married. And, sure, it took 10 years. Okay. I'm 40. I'm releasing my first full-length album. There's going to be a book coming out next year. And I'm married. I'm a newlywed. I'm 40. So what? I mean, it's the right time. It's just the right time. And you don't know until you get there. So don't give up. Keep breathing. Turn that heart to God so he can keep working on that sticker.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You're giving me all kinds of ideas for more exercises.
Right?
What can we do with stickers?
We can do it. We can do it all.
Yeah, that creative mind of mine just goes nonstop. Like everywhere I go, I'm in the grocery store or wherever, I'm like, we can use that in the ball. That gives me an idea for the ball. It's like everywhere I go. So now I'm like, my name is kind of like the Matthew West song. My name is Child of the One True King. I love that song.
That's right.
Anyway, well, great, Jennifer. It was wonderful having you on today. Ladies, if you're watching this and you haven't seen the other videos, you can go to theballinathefall.com and use coupon code 5OFF to get $5 off your ticket. Tickets are $20, so that means you get it for $15. So we would love to have you there. Jennifer's going to be on earlier in the day, so you don't want to miss that. I believe she is set to come on around scene 3. So you definitely do not want to miss that, and we look forward to seeing you there. And thanks for being on today, Jennifer. We always love talking.
You're welcome. Love it.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.